Welcome back to Quiz Cannon. Think you really know your geography and history? Do you have what it takes to score 30, 40, or even 50 out of 50? Keep track of your answers, test your brain, and when you're done, drop your score in the comments. Let's see what you've got. Let's go! Before starting, please subscribe to the Quiz Cannon channel for more exciting quizzes. Which country has the largest population in the world? India, United States, Indonesia? Think big, really big. The correct answer is India. What is the capital city of Japan? Seoul, Tokyo, Beijing? It's Tokyo. Who was the first president of the United States? Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, George Washington? It was George Washington. Which continent is Egypt located in? Asia, Europe, Africa? Egypt is in Africa. The Great Wall is located in which country? China, India, Mongolia? The correct answer is China. Which ocean lies between Africa and Australia? Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean? It's the Indian Ocean. In which year did World War II end? 1955, 1945, 1939? World War II ended in 1945. Which country is home to the Amazon rainforest? Peru, Brazil, Colombia? You got this. The Amazon is in Brazil. Who discovered America in 1492? Christopher Columbus, James Cook, Ferdinand Magellan? It was Christopher Columbus. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Thailand, Japan, South Korea? It's Japan. Which empire was ruled by Julius Caesar? Greek Empire, Roman Empire, Ottoman Empire? The Roman Empire. What is the longest river in Europe? Volga, Danube, Rhine? The longest is the Volga. Which country was formerly known as Persia? Iran, Turkey, Iraq? Persia is now Iran. What is the capital of Argentina? Buenos Aires, Lima, Santiago? The capital of Argentina is Buenos Aires. The Berlin Wall fell in which year? 1985, 1991, 1989. Think it through, you can do it. It fell in 1989. Which sea separates Europe and Africa? Mediterranean Sea, Baltic Sea, Black Sea? It's the Mediterranean Sea. Who was the first woman to become Prime Minister of the United Kingdom? Theresa May, Margaret Thatcher, Angela Merkel. It was Margaret Thatcher. Which country was the first to land a man on the moon? China, United States, Russia. The United States. What is the smallest continent by land area? Australia, Antarctica, Europe. The smallest is Australia. Which ancient civilization built Machu Picchu? Maya, Inca, Aztec. The Inca civilization. Which treaty ended World War I? Treaty of Versailles, Treaty of Paris, Treaty of Vienna. The Treaty of Versailles. What is the capital of South Korea? Busan, Incheon, Seoul. It's Seoul. Which explorer completed the first circumnavigation of the Earth? Ferdinand Magellan, Marco Polo, Christopher Columbus. A bit tricky, but I believe in you. It was Ferdinand Magellan. Which African country was never colonized? Kenya, Ethiopia, Nigeria. Ethiopia was never colonized. The Cold War was mainly between the United States and which country? Soviet Union, Germany, China. The Soviet Union. Which river flows through Baghdad? Tigris, Jordan, Nile. The Tigris River. Who was the leader of Nazi Germany during World War II? Joseph Stalin, Adolf Hitler, Benito Mussolini. Adolf Hitler. Which country has the most natural lakes? Canada, Russia, United States. It's Canada. What was the name of the ship on which the Pilgrims traveled to America in 1620? Santa Maria, Mayflower, Endeavour. The Mayflower. Which mountain range separates Europe and Asia? Ural Mountains, Alps, Himalayas. Don't overthink it. The Ural Mountains. Which African empire was ruled by Mansa Musa? Mali Empire, Ghana Empire, Songhai Empire. The Mali Empire. What is the capital of Turkey? Istanbul, Ankara, Izmir. The capital is Ankara. Which war was fought between the North and South regions of the United States? Civil War, War of 1812, American Revolution. The Civil War. Which country controls the Suez Canal? Egypt, Israel, Saudi Arabia. Egypt. What was the name of the first artificial satellite launched into space? Apollo 1, Sputnik 1, Voyager 1. It's Sputnik 1. Which European country was once ruled by King Louis XVI? France, Spain, Belgium. It was France. Which city was formerly known as Constantinople? Rome, Athens, Istanbul. It's Istanbul. Which Asian country was divided into North and South after World War II? Korea, Japan, Vietnam. Korea. Which ancient wonder was located in Alexandria? Lighthouse of Alexandria, Colossus of Rhodes, Hanging Gardens. This one's not too hard. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. Which country gained independence from Britain in 1947 after a long struggle led by Mahatma Gandhi? India, Bangladesh, Pakistan. India. What is the capital of New Zealand? Wellington, Auckland, Christchurch. The capital is Wellington. Which dynasty built much of the Great Wall as it stands today? Tang Dynasty, Ming Dynasty, Qing Dynasty. The Ming Dynasty. Which country was formerly known as Ceylon? Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Nepal. It's Sri Lanka. What was the main language of the Roman Empire? Latin, Greek, Italian. Latin. Which country is both in Europe and Asia? Kazakhstan, Portugal, Poland. Think you can get this one right? Kazakhstan. Who was the first emperor of Rome? Augustus, Nero, Marcus Aurelius. Augustus. Which desert covers much of northern Africa? Sahara, Kalahari, Atacama. This one is pretty easy. You got this. It's the Sahara Desert. Which revolution began in 1917 and led to the rise of the Soviet Union? Russian Revolution, French Revolution, Industrial Revolution. The Russian Revolution. What is the capital of Norway? Oslo, Copenhagen, Stockholm. Think fast, you've got this. The capital is Oslo. Finally, which ancient civilization developed cuneiform writing? Sumerians, Egyptians, Phoenicians. Now this one is tough. Think carefully. The Sumerians. And that's a wrap on all 50 questions. How many did you get right? Drop your score in the comments. We want to see who nailed it and who got a few tricky ones. Thanks for playing Quiz Cannon. Don't forget to subscribe for more quizzes and keep testing your knowledge.